So, you've decided to sell your home and you're thinking, okay, now what? First, you're full of excitement and then you start to become full of overwhelm. You think, how do I even get started? There's so much to do. Well, stick around and I will tell you 5 steps that you need to take once you decide to sell your home. Hi, I'm Connie Brown, a realtor with Knob and Key Realty in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm going to share with you today 5 ways to get your home ready to sell without spending a fortune. So it's sell on a budget. So let's get started. Number 1, curb appeal. I can't stress this enough, how important it is that you make a good first impression when a buyer pulls up to view your home. It's true what they say, you only get one shot at a first impression. So let's make it a good one. Some things that you can do to get better curb appeal is make sure that your yard is freshly mowed. While your home is on the market, make sure that you keep it mowed once or twice weekly during the mowing season. If your house is on the market in the winter months, make sure that there are no lingering leaves in the yard or in the landscaping. Also make sure the landscaping looks neat and tidy. If there are weeds in your landscaping, get those weeds out. And if your landscaping bushes need to be trimmed, now's a great time to get that done. If you're not able to do that, see if there is a neighborhood teenager that you could hire to trim up the landscaping. Or if you have regular lawn service, see if someone from there can maintain your landscaping while your house is on the market. You don't want a buyer to pull up to your home, look at your landscaping, and see a lot of work. You want it to look inviting and invoke an emotion of, this is a home. I can see myself living here. And oh, wouldn't I love to plant these bushes right here? So make sure the landscaping is well kept. If your home is for sale in the spring, summer, or fall, spend a few dollars and put flowers in pots on the front porch. That way, when buyers walk to the front porch, again, it's going to invoke that feeling. This is also the time to make sure that your front door is clean. If you have a glass front door, make sure the glass is spotless, no fingerprints. If your door is wood, make sure that you clean that off good and there's no dust on your door. If you have any peeling paint, take and scrape that off and put a fresh coat of paint on that front door. Again, you want that front porch to be overall clean. Even take a broom and see if you can dust off any cobwebs that might be in the corners of the front porch. Make sure you get all the front ready before you have your agent come to show your home for the first time. Before we head indoors, make sure you do the same all around the house, on the sides and the back. Make sure all the bushes are cleaned up and there's no lingering leaves, weeds, trash, or clutter around the yard. Number 2, now it's time to head inside. This is a time when you need to walk through your home and make sure that each room is being utilized as the room it is intended to be. I recently held an open house where the dining room was full of kids' toys and markings all over the wall. This does not set the tone for the buyer who wants to see what this dining room is going to look like if it's their dining room. Try your best to have each room set up and utilized just as it should be. That being said, if you have a bedroom, a spare bedroom, that is being used as an office and not a bedroom, that's okay. With more and more people working from home, that's something that a lot of people do. A buyer may appreciate knowing that that room could be used as either a bedroom or an office. 3, decided that you're ready to sell, but you have a lot of stuff. You've been in this house a long time, and you've accumulated lots of things while you've been there to make it feel more at home. But now's the time to stage your home and get it ready for others to see the beauty and potential in your home. So start packing up the things that you're not using. You know that you're going to be moving, so things that you're not using, pack them up, label the box exactly where it's for and what room that it will go into in your new home. Put these items in your garage, or if you have a family member or a friend who would let you use some of their space while your house is on the market. This is a great time to make your moving easier in the future and make your home more inviting when buyers come to look at it. Buyers do not want to see a lot of clutter when they walk in a home. They want to see how open and spacious that home is. So the less that you have, the better your home is going to show. Try to think if you have a homeorama in your area where you live now. When you go to a homeorama, the homes are staged with very little furniture. They have decor, but the furniture is usually small and minimal, and it makes the space look bigger and more appealing. Do this in your home as well. And again, since you're moving, this is a great time to get that stuff packed up and stored, and it'll be easy for you in the long run. Number 4, let's talk paint. So there are several different schools on whether to paint a house before you list it or not. Some will tell you that once a buyer moves into their new home, they can't wait to make it their own with a fresh coat of paint. So there's no need for the seller to repaint. But another school of thought is that homes, when on the market, should be painted very light and neutral so that a buyer can see themselves in this space. I would highly suggest that if you have a home that has some very unique color choices for your personal taste, or that they're dark or maybe not trendy, and you have the budget, then spend a little bit and paint the walls. It gives the home a fresh smell, everything smells newer, and it just looks more inviting. It also could help you potentially get higher offers. And if you're not sure what colors to paint or what's trending, make sure to ask a professional. You can even check at your local paint stores. They are usually pretty familiar with the most current color choices. If you absolutely cannot do a fresh coat of paint, then at least make sure to get the walls as clean as you possibly can so there's no scuff marks and markings on them. Number 5. So let's talk closets. Buyers, especially the ladies, love closets and storage space. Buyers like to feel that their future home is going to make all their organizational dreams come true, and they're looking for lots of space and storage. So if your closets are stuffed full of clothes or household items, towels, whatever it may be, now's the time to clean out that closet and make them look spacious. Again, a great time if you know you're going to want these items in your new home. It's a great time to pack them up, label them and what room they go to, put them in the garage, and get them out of the closets. For example, if your primary bedroom closet has both your winter and your summer wardrobe and it is just exploding, take out, if you're getting ready to go into the summer months, take out the winter clothes and pack them away. That way, when the buyer comes in, the closet looks more spacious. The fewer clothes in it, the bigger it looks. Do the same for the foyer closet, the linen closet, and the kids' closets. And make sure if you have a pantry that you go through that pantry and make sure the pantry looks as spacious and inviting as possible. If there's a lot of old, outdated food in there, throw it away. Time to get rid of it. Organize that space. And if your budget allows, I would recommend getting a few cute baskets and putting light food items in there so the pantry looks cute and less cluttered. Just like with other closets, if a buyer opens that pantry and it's stuffed to the max and food falling on the floor when they open the door, the buyer's going to think that pantry's not big enough for me. I can't buy this house. So make sure things look as spacious as possible. Remember, today's buyer's looking for open, spacious, bright and airy with lights of storage. Make sure and tune in next Friday and I'll give you more tips on how to get your home ready for sale. I'll see you then.